Greetings, Capricorn, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping in here for your energetic rune of the recent past here, we have Ewaz. Ewaz is the horse rune. This is the rune of man's best friend, the horse, where it's an energetic source that's proven itself to you time and time again throughout several instances of your life, like the horse, or like a dog even. Somebody who mirrors your intuition, your emotional aspects, because they've been through those aspects with you. Now, this could be a relationship with yourself, a family member, a spouse, significant other, a coworker, relationship with divine source. Please take what resonates, leave and leave what doesn't. But this is also like an inner or an outer pilgrimage. So this could be like an inner journey, inner clarity, and looking for probably some advice, spiritual recharging. This is also maybe indicative of you just being on travel recently, like you went to a spiritually recharging place for you. And for some people, that can be an ice cream shop or at the bottom of a tree where you can just sit and meditate. Or this could be a spiritually powerful place like Stonehenge, Machu Picchu, like on a ley line or something like that. But take what resonates here, leave what doesn't, as we continue on through this rune reading here for you. You're in the rune of Naldis, in the rune of the now. And Naldis sounds a lot like now this. You're going down up your divinely guided path, grounded energy to begin, and to reach your divine connection here, now you have this log blocking your path. Now this is happening. So this is like a need, constraint, limitation, balancing out those perceived wants versus actual needs, perceived limitations versus actual boundaries, things like that. So this is like a lot of patience, endurance, just dotting your I's, crossing your T's, making sure the details are being addressed. Your needs, constraints, and limitations are in healthy balance in accordance to your divinely guided path. In your energetic near future here is the rune Sawilo. Now, Sawilo is the sun rune. This is feeling lucky, like the beautiful, just shining sun, authentic, right? Shining like the sun, meaning that the sun doesn't care who or what judgment or what reservation or anything like that. It just shines on everybody and everything. And I see you doing this in your future here, Capricorn. Just being happy, being in your sense of natural vitality, natural good health, natural success, lucky, being like in that sort of sense of abundance and radiance in your life. And it didn't come without putting in your dues first, right? This is all like a journey of perseverance here for you. But I see you in the very near future, like feeling like that blessing, like you're embodying those blessings that you have in your life. This is beautiful for you, Capricorn. When your influence of the energetic now is in Wunjo. Wunjo is that clan flag you place on the top of the hill of success, of showing up there with your clan flag together. You have shown up and helped each other. You're dedicated. So all those feelings of planting that clan flag at the top of the hill, the joy, the bliss, the elation, the nirvana-ness about it all, just that sense of like belonging and pride and happiness, and I see you continuing that happiness here in the future. But right now you're under this influence of like following your joy, following your bliss, following like your clan's flag of success after trial. And this is just a beautiful way to focus on your happiness. Use that as your fulcrum and the balance to your scales, right? Is this resonating with my divinely guided path, right? Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice, and I just want to interrupt really quickly to thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. And even if this message does not resonate specifically with you, it may resonate for somebody else. So please go ahead and share that with them if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much. Namaste, and let's get right back into your divinely guided rune reading. Your advice for the now is to seek that clarity. Go ahead and transmute, transform, Do whatever you got to do. This is shining. This is Dagas, literally means day. So you're bringing out on this like inner pilgrimage almost, where you are transmuting like the butterfly coming out of its chrysalis. You know you're never going to be the same again. You have the hourglass tipped on its side here where it's like that infinite clarity, and you're seeing this moment outside of time in a situation where you're like the ultimate observer and seeing everything from like this third person sort of perspective. This is that transmutation. This is what divine alchemy is about. When we are following our joy and our resonance of that in healthy, divinely guided ways, addressing our needs, constraints, limitations in healthy ways, we get to transmute, we get to change, we get to adopt into these practices that better sense of balance and better sense of clarity. And you're literally coming from maybe this pilgrimage out of the night into your daytime in your life, celebrating that beautiful joy and bliss. Yeah, I see you maybe as like turning over a new leaf, or finally coming to a fruition of something that you've been really dedicated and working towards, your Capricorn. So let's get your last rune here for the outcome. So the outcome here is in Theresos. Theresos is very thorough. It's like Thor's hammer. I translate this with the Thor's hammer translation here. So the hammer can build, it can destroy, or it can protect. The choice is always up to you. But once you get it going, it's very thorough. It's hard to stop it. You should not stop it. It's very much thorough, dedicative energy. You get to fully transmute yourself. You're very thoroughly on this path here, Capricorn, and stepping into your authenticity, stepping into your inner knowings, your sense of vitality, your natural success, your lucky, your success after trial. I see you as embodying some very big leadership qualities as a result of this. When we have the opportunity to continue this work of building, destroying, or protecting in our lives very thoroughly, right? And when you are doing that in divinely guided ways, I see this Sawilo increasing all the more for you, right? So how bright your sun is in the future is how dedicated and thorough your outcome is. And I think this is going to be a very thorough transformation, and like just gotta like surrender to divine and say like, look, this is it. Like, change me. Like, I'm dedicated. I'm working out all these needs, constraints, limitations. I'm doing this for my clan, right? For my family, or for my business, or for the betterment, so I can lead by example better, right? And through that, I see you really getting that thorough message made in your embodiment here, Capricorn. This is beautiful. Let's get a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Source, straight from Divine, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Now, Divine, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for Capricorn here for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading, which is the onset full week of Scorpio season. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This has balance. There's that balance in there too. This is like the Temperance card in tarot, that divine alchemy and the balance in there. I bring a state, and your needs, constraints, limitations. Yeah, we can't forget about that. Okay, proceeding. I bring about a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, without judgment. Stepping into your authenticity here. The sun's light, when it shines, it doesn't do it thinking, oh, I'm going to give Mercury a little less sun than Earth today. No way. It's just shining like its authentic self, right? So let's read more about this card of balance, if I could find the page here. Again, reminder, it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Capricorn balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view it as good or bad, but simply recognizing that as an is. It just simply is, right? The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of the situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand the side that you don't relate to, but that is a lesson in itself. So Capricorn, what is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin your non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story. And you must put yourself in that person's shoes to really understand his or her motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it's struck, you'll reap the benefits of insight and compassion. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.